Herb Dean is the worst referee in the entire UFC because, again, last night, one of his fights that he was officiating, back of the head shots, crickets from Herb Dean. This is becoming a regular problem with Herb Dean, and I'm sick of Joe Rogan just constantly going on. Man, Herb Dean's the gold standard, man. He's the gold standard of refereeing. No, he's not. He's shit. He's rubbish. He's terrible. Now, I'm not saying every referee is perfect by any means, but Herb Dean, he's known for bad stoppages, man. He's known for letting fights go on for too long. He's now getting known for ignoring back of the head shots. And we're going to go over it all today. We're going to refresh our memory to the White House card. We're going to look at Herb Dean's response. We're going to look at the finishing Dana White has also responded to the Herb Dean drama because you got asked a question about it last night. We have Herb Dean again. This finishing sequence from last night, Oliveira versus Fili, back of the head shots. It's ridiculous. And we're also going to have a look at what Jorge Masvidal has to say about Herb Dean. We'll actually look at that first. And at the end, a compilation of top 5 worst Herb Dean stoppages. Because I was trying to find some to show, and there's literally so many, I couldn't include them all in one video, so I found this top 5 compilation on TikTok that solidifies my point perfectly. This dude needs out of the UFC. They need to fire him. So let's start with refreshing our memory, alright? So this is what happened at the White House card, okay? We all know what happened. Tons of some of these that say back of the head aren't back of the head, they're like side. But a lot of them that's back of the head. Alright. This hammerfish is back of the head. Alright. This one coming down now, back of the head. You know, like so many back of the head. I counted 3 or 4. 3 or 4 back of the head shots in this whole sequence, right? And everyone was fuming. Me too. Alex too. Rightfully so. Herb Dean watching the whole thing just like this. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, carry on, Cyril. Just keep smashing the back of his fucking head in. Good idea, Cyril. Good one, Cyril. It's just annoying now. Herb Dean is useless. And he responded by making this video. Which, again, we'll have a look at. Because it contradicts how he refereed the fight with Alex versus Gane. But it also, again, contradicts how he refereed the fight last night. Oliveira versus Fili. The same problem, the same referee. It's crazy. So we're going to listen to his explanation again, if you haven't seen it, and then we're going to relay it to the stoppage from last night, and we'll see.
I can tell by some of the comments online that I owe you guys an explanation about the rules and how I refereed the fight. First of all respect to both fighters. I'm talking about Gane and Pereira. Amazing fight. Okay, so let's get into it with this rule. Okay, the rule we're talking about is the back of the head, and that's confusing because it's different than boxing, and the way we enforce this rule is we focus on the nape of the neck, and that's really what the rule should be called. The nape of the neck or occipital junction also covers the spine, and it covers a line right here with one.
Interesting. That's really interesting, that, Herb. So, the nape of the neck and a line going down the middle of the skull. Where's that elbow, and where are you directly looking at, Herb? And there's more than just one, there's multiple. So again, he's telling us exactly what the rule is, and then not following the rule. I hate this guy, bro. And he's like, let me just explain to all you fucking dumb cunts. You don't even know how the rules are. Let me just explain to you. Let me just herb-splain everything to you. That's what we're going to start saying. Herb-splaining. He's herb-splaining the rules to us. We know the rules, Herb. You don't, clearly.
1-inch variance to either side, so right here. So, this is what we go over in a rules meeting. I will let them know that this area is a foul, off limits. That this area is a fair blow. Here is a fair blow. Turn to the side so we can see it here. Here is a fair blow. Here is a foul. Hopefully that's useful to you guys and clear things up at all. Also, I'm going to make it.
Yes, it clears it up, Herb. It doesn't really negate how you refereed the fight, though, does it? Because now we're going to look at Dana White's response to this whole thing, because he's actually got some things to say. And it's just ridiculous, man. Just listen to this.
You don't feel like there's something with Cyril, or is it just like, look, this is a chaotic sport and it happens?
Well, I also think that if you watch the fight, it's undeniable that he got hit with some strikes to the back of the head. But in the middle of the action, you know, when it's going on and guys are rolling around trying to get out of it, sometimes some fouls happen, and maybe Dean should have said, hey, watch the back of the head, or, you know, warned him.
Guys, sometimes fouls just happen, you know. So, I mean, yes, that's true, Dana. The problem isn't that the problem isn't that fouls sometimes happen. It's that fouls happen and referees don't do fuck all about it. That's the problem, Dana. We know fouls are going to happen in any sport. Football, rugby, you know, basketball, any sport in the world. There's going to be fouls that happen. The problem is referees not enforcing the rules. That's the problem, Dana. No one say that it's never going to happen ever again. Cyril Gane's going to back of the head shot Tom, or he's going to poke him in the eye, or he's going to nut shot him, right? That's, you know, it's going to happen, especially with Cyril Gane. But it's the referees that just stand by and let it happen. That's the problem. That's the big problem, Dana. And if they are rolling around and you notice, you know, that fouls are happening, stop the action. You stop the action, you give them 5 minutes to recover. It's the same with nut shots and eye pokes. Back of the head shots shouldn't be any different. Shouldn't be any different. He should get 5 minutes to recover, in my opinion.
And maybe Dean should have said, hey, watch the back of the head, or, you know, warned him or something like that. But, you know, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe Dean should have done his job. I don't know, though. Maybe Herb Dean should have, like, enforced the rules. I don't know, though. Yes, Dana, he should enforce the rules. You're right. You're a genius. Wow. What a clown. What a clown. And I forgot, we didn't look at the Masvidal clip, but we'll look at the clip after we've gone through all this now, because we're here. But, Dana, you're a genius. Wow, Herb Dean, wow, he really should have enforced the rules when fighters break them. Yeah, you think? You think, Dana?
Two more quick ones from me. Have you reached out?
I can tell you this. Alex Pereira is not a whiner. And Alex Pereira doesn't complain about things or make excuses, you know, after fights. So I have to believe that he believed that he truly believed that was true.
I believe that he believed it. Denny, you just said it. It's undeniable that he got hit at the back of the head. Just criticize your referees. You know what I mean? Just criticize these guys. You know, it's just crazy. And now we'll have a look at the sequence. So if you haven't seen it from last night, okay, if you didn't watch the card, because not a lot of people watch the Apex cards, right? Not people skip them. But you got to watch this, right? Watch this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7! Oh my god! Look where Herb is! Look where he is, bro! Look at it! Oh god! All those ground and pounds are to the neck, bro. Look at it! To the bottom of the neck. You got one elbow there. All right, let me try and pause it. One elbow. Look at that shit right on the back of the head. That one, kind of on the side. That one, back of the head. Herb Dean's right there, bro. Another one as he's going down. Boom, boom, boom. It's just Herb, what are you there for? What are you there for, Herb Dean? It's the same problem again. A week later. It's ridiculous. And this is what he should have done. This is what he should have done, to be honest. Look at him with his little tape measure out, right?
Para a luta agora. Deixe-me medir a nuca. Para!
I think every referee should now have a tape measure, to be honest. I think they should have a tape measure. And after the fight, as you can see here, Herb Dean is actually right? So Fili has complained, and Herb Dean's rewatching the footage with the commission about the back of the headshots. He's rewatching the footage there. So, you know, it's a problem, dude. It's a real problem. Like, this is him watching back the footage with Fili. It's crazy. And listen, this is undeniable, right? Because the back of Fili's head was bleeding. The back of his head was bleeding after the fight. I'll try and find it now. Hold on. Look at that, man. Back of the head bleeding like crazy. It's not good. It's really not good stuff. It's dangerous behavior. Really dangerous behavior. It's no good, man. It's really no good. So we'll have a look at this now. Masvidal, this is what he had to say about Herb Dean, right, after the Hooker and Sondani fight. And he's bang on the money here. He really is bang on the money with his take on Herb Dean.
As I've said my whole career, Herb Dean is the worst referee to ever exist. Does he suck? Holy smokes, is he bad? You know, it's a fight. A fighter, especially like Hooker, though he's obviously on his way out, he's not going to quit. He's not going to tap. You got to take that guy out. He had maybe like 15 unanswered shots and still nothing. Still had another 15 unanswered shots. Worst referee I've seen.
Masvidal.
I agree. And we can have a look at some more. So Herb Dean stoppages here. Right, here are some real bad ones. This one, Lewis versus Blades, I don't think it's really Herb Dean's fault. I think Lewis knocked him down as soon as he literally pounced on him straight away. Dean was just too slow for this one, but the rest of them are terrible. So we'll watch through them all.
On each other's radar.
You know, you can see Herb running over, trying to stop it. There's not much he can do there. In fairness, I'll give him that. But the rest of them, just wait, man.
Is the money shot for somebody trying to shoot?
And we in this fight needs stopping.
What is he doing? He must stop the fight.
Dean's just this fight is encouraging.
Stop it to carry on.
What's he waiting for?
You done? Fight's over.
What was he waiting for then? The dude's covering up, right, shelling up on the floor.
What is he doing?
And we in this fight needs
Like, how many more shots do you need, Herb? Like, genuinely. This dude's retarded. He's like, no, he's still breathing.
Fight's over. What is that, bro? What is that? He's so shit. God.
This fight's over. This fight's over. Yeah. This fight is over. I don't know why Herb Dean is not stopping this fight. It is all over.
The gold standard, dude.
What a knockout!
It's not over.
Like, what's Herb Dean doing? He runs over and just and he's just like, yeah, go on, carry on, mate.
It is all over. What a knockout!
It's not over. Come on. It's not over.
Stop the fight!
It's done now.
Been on each other's radar.
And that's the one that got Dan Hardy in a lot of trouble. That fight got Dan Hardy into a lot of trouble because he actually argued with Herb Dean after the fight and said that he should have stopped it. I agree. But another case of Herb Dean just being shit. Completely fucking shit. Something needs to happen, man. There's no excuse for this anymore. There's really no excuse. 2 weeks in a row and he's letting fighters not just get punched in the back of the head, but we're getting elbowed in the back of the head. 12-6 elbowed in the back of the head. And Herb Dean's like, yeah, that's fine. And even if you want to say those elbows, you know, those elbows were clean, man. All right, those elbows were clean, dude. All right, the elbows might have been clean, right? Let's say that the elbows were clean, right? Whatever. They're on the side of the head. This ground and pound. Watch this left arm, right? Ground and pound the back of his neck. 3 times. Dude's a clown. He's a straight clown, and something needs to be done about Herb Dean. He needs to go. We need to get rid of him now, right? We have dirty fighters like Cyril Gane. We have dirty referees like Herb Dean. The gold standard, more like the fucking brown standard. Well, I meant because he's shit, not because of his. Oh god, should I cut that? Nah, fuck it. I'll keep it in. I meant like brown like poo, brown like shit, not his. Fuck's sake! Like and subscribe. I'll leave it down below. Become a member. Join the Discord. Until next time. I'll see you in a bit. Goodbye.